Hi guys, so here's another case of cannibalism in the news. So a Swedish scientist went on Swedish TV and said that we should start eating human flesh in order to save the climate. And this is just 2 or 3 weeks after Newsweek came out with a similar article where they said we should rethink the taboo on cannibalism. And at the end of the article, they said, no, actually, the taboo should stay in place, but still, they made that connection in the article between climate change, man-made climate change, and eating human flesh. So they put this idea in people's heads that eating human flesh could somehow be beneficial to the climate. And then in 2018, Dr. Richard Dawkins, who's a scientist, he's a firm believer in Darwinian evolution. He also suggested that basically eating human flesh would be just a logical consequence and a moral consequence to what we are seeing, namely the man-made destruction of the planet. And so he basically also suggests that cannibalism would be a good idea, and that we should rethink the taboo on it. So now let's review all the things that they're suggesting in order to save the climate and in order to save the planet from the cancerous and parasitic humans. So number one, they're suggesting that women should get less babies, right? The AOC mentioned that she would have less babies or no babies in order to save the climate. They're suggesting, Bernie Sanders also suggested that women should use more birth control in order to have less children, in order to save the planet again. He also suggested that abortion is a good means of birth control in order to save the planet. And now scientists and other highly educated, genius, brilliant people are suggesting we should eat humans in order to, again, save the climate. And this showcases that the underlying ideology, this is something that I've been talking about in the other video, the underlying ideology, the underlying mindset behind all this save the climate movement is profoundly anti-human, profoundly genocidal, and just straight out diabolical. This is what it is. So everyone, and people are not aware of this, that when they're supporting movements to save the climate, they're really supporting a diabolical, satanical, genocidal ideology. That's what's up.